whatever. Hey, that's a start. Whatever. Good afternoon. It is I, your host, Pogo Kiddo, with yet another episode of Redstone Lapis Lazuli. Hello, there I am. Resume game. Yes, it is I. It is still Sunday. I'm still within the 24-hour range of it being a Sunday. So although I am very late, and I apologize for being very late, this is the way it is. Settings. I'm going to turn up the ambience so you can hear everything that I hear. We want to hear the ambiance, the blocks, the hostile creatures, the friendly creatures, the me. Okay. So yeah, here I am right now. I'm in the middle of a train station. This is a train station, a minecart station, designed by Ken from K1 Gaming. This is the 2016 train station, and boy golly, is this a great train station. Everything is color coded. The way Ken did it is that he describes it all in color coding, so that it makes everything understandable. Every system is individually labeled by a color, and so you can understand what everything is doing by looking at what color is attached. For example, okay, the entire setup was like 24 by 15 blocks, so I like mapped out the four sides, you know, with the four colors, and then here's the panel, which like the user sees, but behind it, the whole panel for that whole thing to work is coded in blue. So the section that is marked in blue are the blocks related to the control panel to make this work. That's just the blue, which is, you know, by far the biggest part. Then you have the track selection. If it's gonna select the track, that's the yellow. That selects the track, whatever the track is going to be. The yellow is what does that. The purple switches between up and down, because over here you have to pick if you're going to go up to the upper level or stay on the lower level. So that's what the purple does, and that's what it comes over here. You see how that changes it here in the purple? The pink line over here is the reset system, to reset the whole system after you've gone through. The green is the cart return system. So after you use the cart, or if an empty cart comes through, it'll go back through and go feed back into the system. Everything is color coded so that you know what the systems do. And orange is the reset system. So I know I said pink was the reset system, but I think, let's see, orange does the panel reset, and I don't know. I think orange and pink are very, very closely related, but they're not connected. Well, let me see what happens. Yeah, you hit this detector rail, and that sets the pink line off. I'm not sure what sets off this. I'm not sure what sets off this piston. Oh, right here. So, oh, I see. That's the reset. So if you hit this button here, it resets everything. It puts power into this orange system, and that resets everything. So here, like this. So it puts power into that. It lights up that redstone there, which fires off this piston, which has an observer underneath right here, which goes into this line and fire. Well, you can't because that torch, but there's a there's a line of redstone in there that the hopper will power, or not the hopper, the observer will power, and that does everything. It's ingenious. It's ingenious. This whole thing is ingenious. I can't get over it. Every time I mean, like, yeah, it's ingenious. It is like the most advanced train station. Ken put out another one that goes up to 64, and it's redonkulous. It's redonkulous. If he ever puts out a tutorial, maybe I'll follow it. But he just put out a proof of concept that shows that he could brag, and we're like, damn, he's got skills. Yep, Ken from K1 Gaming. But that's what this design is. I mean, I made changes, right? I changed up this part. I added this system here for the to reset it. That should be a different color green. But if there's no cart and the cart return, I took out some blocks. I kept that upper level upper instead of having it come back down. I like having it on the upper level. It looks good like that. Looks good. Looks good. Yeah, so you just select your location, like that one right there. I'm going to select that one. Hop in the minecart, and it just goes. And then I like come back home, and I'm like, oh yeah, like, I'm coming home, and then I'm home. And it all goes back. Oh, it's good. Check it out. So that's that part. I had to move some stuff, so I had to move the nether portal and the enchanting station away from the corner it was in. I mean, sure, it was nice over there, but I couldn't keep it there anymore. You know, it was in the way. So I moved that over there. And then down here, I created a smelting system. This is designed from Mystic Cat, but it's an old system. It's an old design. A lot of people use it. I mean, it's pretty basic. Like, you flip a lever here, you put your fuel in that one, and you put your items to be smelted in that one, and it just distributes them throughout the 9 furnaces, and then they get routed back by the hopper into these places. So yeah, so that's nice. And it's all powered by lava, so it's like I don't have to worry about nonsense. Okay, that part. This part over here. What else have I done? I've redesigned the system here. You see, I took out the rotten flesh destroyer, and I put it over here because the system I had let the system run for like an hour, and when I came back, the system had broken, and all my gold was filled with rotten flesh. It was broken. It was just all broken. So I had to filter out the rotten flesh first in case it ever broke again. So that way, if it does break, it doesn't matter because there'll only be gold there. No rotten flesh will be there. So in the beginning, I had it set up that way. I had it set up over here to get the rotten flesh out right away, but it wouldn't work in that direction. So I moved it over here. But then it took a full trip around to get sorted out, which is why the machine broke. So now I finally put it back over here. So it'll sort out the rotten flesh before the gold. Yay! And now I can change my diet. With all this gold that I have, I am switching my diet from no more cooked beef, steak, no more steak. Now we're going back to golden carrots. Yay! Nothing has to die. Except a carrot, but, you know, like, that's okay. Plants are okay. No sentient creatures has to die. I don't know if plants are sentient. Yeah, so that's that thing going. But I mean, like, I didn't do much adventuring. I hate to say. Not a whole lot of adventuring. Because, you know, I've been working on that train station. That station didn't just come from nowhere. It was a lot of work. Like, I had to gather the resources, I had to make the space, I had to make adjustments. I had to repair all the mistakes I made, which were a lot. I need to make like a proper entrance. I like the rough hewn look. The way it's kind of like just like carved into the mountain. Hey Chanti, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome. Welcome to my very late episode. I woke up very well. I woke up on time because I had no choice. Actually, no, I woke up late because of the time change. So I woke up late, and then when I woke up, I wasn't feeling well. Like I didn't sleep. So I had a bad headache. So I ate 4 ibuprofen pills. But doing that messed up my stomach. And so I was like, well, I'm all messed up. I'm just gonna stay in bed now and hope I don't die. And I did. But then at 1 o'clock, I had to take my neighbor to the supermarket. My neighbor, his wife got in a car accident. Some guy just hit her car, her and her kids in it. So that sucks. But now they don't have a car and they don't get one until Monday. So, I'm like, hey, I'm a single guy. I will drive you to the grocery store, which I did. But I was sick. So I'm like, oh, it's awful. So I finally am doing my show. And I just showed off my train station. I'm sorry you missed it, but that's okay. You can check it out later. Hey, Chanti, and also, right, you're doing you're doing glass now, right, Chanti? You want to do glass? Look what I made you. So when you do glass, all you got to do is get the sand. You put the sand in there, and then you flip this lever. Well, make sure that buckets of lava are here, and everything should be full of lava right now. All these furnaces have lava in it. Buckets ready to go, and all these hoppers are ready to go. But if you ever need to refill the lava, just pull it from here. Don't pull it from here because this is not going to renew, but this is renewable lava, so pull it from here. And then then you can get glass really quickly and not waste all your coal. So for the future, now, and knowing is half the battle. Oh my goodness, I'm exhausted. Okay, so let's go check out what Chanti made. I haven't done that yet. Wah wah, bum 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 bum. The dawn, the glorious dawn. Ooh, look at those! I like those flying colored lights. They're like reference points. Like, whee, that's nice. How cool! Oh, look at the shadows. Oh, that's cool. Oh, we'll see it at night too. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll check it out. They're like balloons. That's what they are. They're balloons. They're like little balloons. That's cool. Balloons. They're like magic balloons. Balloon lights. I like that azalea tree. Did you make that or did it grow like that? Like if you like I would like if it grows like that, I want to make one like that. I want to make some. That's cool. I like it when they fully grow up like that. Chanti, like over here, you either you or me or somebody right here on this corner needs to make a lighthouse. Like this up here needs to be a lighthouse. I don't know why. It just does. The green. They grow like that. All right, so I gotta go find me some and then bone meal it. That's cool because I like that tree. It's finally not like the other trees. Shadows. Voila. So hey, so Chanti, I was thinking right here in this section right here, in this hill thing right here, I was gonna make you a train station to go from here to the train station. Is that okay? Can I make you a train station from right here, inside of here? It'll be inside, so you won't see it. It'll be like hidden. So that's what I want to do. I want to make a train station from my house to your castle, right inside of this little hill. That way, like you have to either go in here, or if you want, like inside your house, you can make you can make it like an entrance inward. Like I don't know what you want to do here, so I'll let you do whatever you want in here. But like yeah, I was gonna make a train station, make a train line to go from here, and I don't know if I want to go underground or. Nah, I don't think we need to go underground. I want to go like I'm not sure if I need to go underground or what, but to go through over here to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Bum 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 bum. Riders on the storm. Bum 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 bum. Riders on the storm. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Okay. I'm just trying to like work out in my head how I'm gonna like make this happen. Because if your house is over there, hmm,
Chanchi School 177 join the realm.
ta-da, nice. Okay, so I'd probably have it go out that way and in that way. This is level 69. And just go straight that way and into the hill. Into the hill. It'll be a big U-turn. And it'll probably be underneath this line, and I'll probably get rid of this one. I'll probably get rid of that one and hook it up to the train station instead, because this is kind of like not quite what I had in mind. It's neat. It reminds me of the L train, but still. So the train line will go over there, come over here. And it'll probably go into the hills over there. Hey, what's up, horse? Oh, you didn't kick me off. All right, nice. But I have no way of bringing you home. Let me go get something to bring you home. So yeah, cool. Things are going along. I found you can make a lot of glass if you need it. You have all the gravel you need if you need it. um I just think we need to switch over to I need to make a witch farm now. We have no saddles. How can I not have a saddle? I guess I don't have a saddle. I need to get a leather worker so I can buy a saddle. No saddle. So yeah, I like this. Bit by bit, the base comes together. Oh no, the horse is gone. Oh no, there he is. This is the horse. All right, here. Come with me. Come with me, little horsey. When I have a saddle, I will. We will party more. Come this way. Into the water, my little horse. Yes. Yes, I know you don't want to. Fording the river, fording the river. Okay, hey, check this out. I'm gonna bring you over to my horses now. I need to have a better place for my horses, for my animals. Oh, it broke. Where did my lead go? It's right there. Yes, come horse, come this way. There's probably not enough room in here, but come in here anyways. Come in, horse. Maybe I gotta. Does this guy got a saddle? He does. I'm gonna steal yours. He's a nice horse. He rides fast. Take the shield off so you can see. Okay, but can he jump? I don't know. Let's find out. He's a loving horse. Where's my little jump test? Right there. There it is. Right. 2 blocks tall. Oh yeah, easily. Easily 2 blocks. Look at that. Nice. This is a good horse. I like this horse. All right, good horse. Let's hang out for a bit. Chauncey. Oh, that's how you do it. So you just plant an azalea and you bone meal it, and then it's beautiful. Look at that. It's awesome. Do they always grow in the same direction, though? Because they both went that way. You plant that over the water. That'd look cool. Ooh. Now, here's where the lights look cool. Yeah, look at those. They're like little lanterns, floating lanterns. Oh, that's right. Reminds me, when I was in Japan, like the first night I was there, like not the first night I was there, but like in Japan, in Nara City, they have the lantern festival where they just at night in the park they light up all these they just arrange a bunch of lanterns. And I mean, Nara Park is nice anyways because of all the deer, the shika, they have tame deer wandering around. So that's cool. And then you have the lanterns at night in the warm summer nights. It's really cool. Yeah, Japan. So they had a lantern festival where it's sort of like this. They just put lanterns everywhere. It's kind of funny. Wow, that just reminds me. Yeah, lanterns everywhere. Do 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 do. Yeah. So yeah, what's been going on? I've been down in my soda here, like so fast. I need to get more. You know what? As much as I like to hang out here, I need to go in my base so I'm safe. Okay, so oh wait a minute. Oh, the problem is it's so loud. Here, let me switch that real quick. Settings. Audio. Friendly creatures off. Players off. Hostile off. Okay. Okay. So what's been going on, right? Because this is Sunday show. I gotta talk about like the news and whatnot and try to like make sense of it. Come on, what am I gonna do? Like I'm what? Okay, wait, hold on. So remember when I first started this show, like I don't know, 3, 4 years ago? I don't even know how long ago. Um, Back then, I knew something that other people didn't know. I knew that Donald Trump was a traitor. I knew that he had worked with Putin to overthrow democracy in the United States. I understood that we faced an existential threat, and no one else understood it. So I was freaking out. I did lots of things in order to express this very important idea. And it took many years before people caught on. Okay, now here we are, 2022. Like, it's pretty clear at this point. It's pretty clear. You either know that Donald Trump is a traitor, or you want to help Donald Trump overthrow the United States. That's where we're at this point. It's no longer secret knowledge that Donald Trump is a Russian asset or on Team Russia. It's no longer a secret knowledge. I don't have to stand out in the wilderness and scream to nobody. Now everybody knows what I'm talking about. So then I'm like, what am I even doing? What's the point of me talking about anything? So I'm like trying to figure out, well, what's the point? Like, why am I staying relevant? I mean, it's cool. I can talk to Chanti. That's nice. And play Minecraft. That's cool. But like, why should you guys even listen to me at this point? So I don't even know. I don't know. Let's review. Let me just review some stuff because Donald Trump and everything. That's part. He is not a unique phenomenon or like he is not an idiosyncratic phenomenon. It's not like he just came out of nowhere. Donald Trump didn't just come out of nowhere. The insurrection didn't come out of nowhere. This coup, this attempted coup, didn't just appear from nowhere. It comes from a long, long history, and of that's of a contradiction that's been built into this nation since its inception. That contradiction is the idea that that the divine right of kings, okay, it's like a double thing. The divine right of kings is no longer valid, and because humans have agreed to band together to create the rule of law under social contract, uh, based on our common understanding of God-given freedom, of creator-endowed freedom and inalienable rights. At the same time, you make up this thing called white supremacy. that lets certain groups of people be above other groups of people who are deprived of all these rights that you just said you had in order to throw off the king. You just said you had them. What do you mean these people don't get them? You just said that everyone has them. That's how you got rid of the king. Oh wait, Chanti, let me show you how this works over here real quick. Oh yeah, there's okay, real quick. Let me show you how this works right here. Okay, whenever you want to, you have like sand or something you want to smelt, all you do is you throw it up here. You throw the stuff up there in the top one, and then you hit the switch, and that's it. That's it. That's all you do, and then it'll smelt. It all smelts with lava buckets, like so you're fine, and then it'll be sent down here. So, and when it's all done and all empty, just turn it off. Ta-da, easy peasy. So that, and if ever you need more lava buckets, then this starts running out of lava, the buckets will show up here and just like pick them up, the lava, and then around the back you stick it in. Like that should like make this a little more easier to see. So the fuel, the thing to be smelted, and output, input, output, and fuel. That's the words. Okay. So this is the contradiction built into the United States since the beginning. How can you say that humans have inalienable rights endowed by the Creator? All humans have this. At the same time, you say, well, you guys don't get to have these rights because you're not the same color as the rest of us. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do it. It's broken. If you try that, you might as well be under the king again. What makes you any different than the king? So oh yeah, huh. So you can use that. You can call that white supremacy. You can call that patriarchy. You can call that racism, but it's really the same thing. you can look at it from one side and say, "Oh yeah, it looks like it's white supremacy." And you look at it from a different perspective and you say, "Oh no, this is patriarchy." You know, all the hatred they have for transgendered people and LGBT, the whole thing, the non standard sexual orientations and gender identities, that's all patriarchy. That's patriarchy. So white supremacy and patriarchy are just different aspects of the same thing. The same thing being fascism, power, rule of power, kings, rule of power. It's the same thing. Different perspective, but and they're both correct, but they're the same thing. So Donald Trump is merely a symptom of a larger contradiction, which has been in the United States since its inception, which is that of white supremacy. Which is itself tied to patriarchy and all that nonsense. Okay. What else do I got here? Okay, before I go too far. All right, so we got that, right? So now okay, now remember. So let me get more drink real quick. More drink. I'm gonna get more drink. Oh, okay. But I'll talk as I'm getting more drink. Hopefully it won't cut out. Okay, so what so this thing that we're fighting, okay, it's better if I talk about it in terms of Dungeons and Dragons. Remember in Dungeons and Dragons how they have all sorts of deities. They have all sorts of gods. But the god lives on a particular plane of existence. Like it can't come to the material world completely. It can kind of come here a little bit. It can send an avatar here, but the god or the deity itself cannot leave its plane of origin. It can't leave it. It's there forever. It's can't leave. It can only send avatars. So think of it like remember I was telling you about Flatland, about the different dimensions. Uh, um, like okay, so imagine that the surface of this portal is like is two-dimensional. It's obviously it's two-dimensional, right? It's flat. So imagining there's like these little swirls where creatures living there. Like, and I'm floating above it in the third dimension, right? I'm three-dimensional. I'm not flat. I'm not stuck in the second dimension. I live above the second dimension in the third dimension, and I'm looking down on the people in the second dimension. I'm looking at them going, ha, look at all the swirly people. Ha, ha, ha. I can see them all, and I can talk to them. Hello, swirly people. And to them, they're like, my God, where is it coming from? Because to them, it comes from nowhere. There's like nowhere, right? I'm out here in the third dimension, and they're like in here in the whatever dimension. If they said, why don't you come here if you're so cool and stuff, right? Well, fine. I'll stick myself in, right? But only part of me fits in their world, right? They'll only see a sliver. I can only fit a sliver into their two-dimensional world. The rest of me, the rest of my third-dimensional body is not, they don't see it. So to them, it looks like an MRI. And they're like, ah! They freak out. Because, you know, to two-dimensional creatures, they have no understanding of what's going on there. Like, how's this creature doing that? Like, because they're stuck in the two-dimension. So, okay, come over here. Now we're playing Dungeons and Dragons, and you're walking around, and there's a god that we want to discuss. Well, this god lives on a plane of existence that is beyond our mere dimension, you know, our mere realm. Like like the god can stick an avatar into our world, plop an avatar in, but that's like the god sticking a finger in. The god can't completely come into the world. Can't do it. The dimension doesn't allow the god to fit inside the world. Can't do it. They can stick a finger in there, and that finger can act for the god, and maybe you can like hurt the finger and make the finger go away, but the god's still there. You didn't do nothing to the god because the god doesn't live in your tiny little dimension. The god lives in a dimension above it, another dimension. Okay, so I tell you all of that to come back to this. People, when they're looking at it, they're only seeing one aspect of it. And sometimes they mistake the aspect that they see for the whole thing. So sometimes people see the injustice in the world and they'll be like, yo, that's patriarchy. And another person will see the same injustice in the world and say, yo, that's white supremacy. But it's the same deal. It's the same deal here. Um, um, uh, they're only looking, but they only see part of it at one time. Only some of the aspects, but it's much bigger than just the aspect you see. That's why I can point to all these phenomena happening in the world and relate it back to the same thing, which is fascism, like authoritarianism, rule of power. That's why Republicans, white supremacists here in the United States are gravitating toward Putin because they share the same moral framework, which is rule of power. They and so they have the same common enemy, rule of law, equality, inclusivity. They don't want this. So it's been like a global thing, a global struggle to continually advance the cause of humankind, the cause of humanity, against the forces of power that would strip it all away to accrue power for a small group of people. Some people want to concentrate the power, and other people want to spread it out amongst the people. Oh, shitty. All right. That's the end of my stream. The end. Stop. Stop.